What is going on, everybody? It's May, but when you're out here in Wyoming, it looks like it's December still. We have 40-mile-an-hour winds and freezing temperatures, 30-ish degrees, so it's not exactly feeling like spring or definitely not summer here in Wyoming. So wherever you are, I hope it's warmer, nicer, and prettier. We have 3 weeks left. We're going to be heading up to the Grand Tetons where we're going to run the half marathon, and then we're running up to Glacier National Park for a few weeks. We're just going to travel the rest of the summer and then land back in Florida before the kids start school. So, it's been a very long and slow winter in Wyoming. If any of my subscribers are in Wyoming, hats off to you. This is a tough state to live all the time, but it's an epic state to visit in the summertime. If you're thinking about checking out national parks or exploring the mountains, Northern Wyoming is pretty epic. So, with that said, it is time for a long overdue income report. So, those of you who follow the site know that I generally do monthly income reports, but the winter months were boring, they were slow, the income wasn't that great. I was making just over $1,000. Let me turn that off. $1,200 maybe, around that ballpark, nothing special. And then I saw a jump in March, and I thought, you know, it's the beginning of the warmer seasons for some areas on the southeast and those areas, so maybe things are picking up. And then April got even bigger. And so it's just time to show you numbers, show you where we're at. Also, if you didn't catch my last video, I did sell 2 sites on Motion Invest, and I got a video coming out that I'm filming today. I'll be posting in a few days about that process. I sold my main site, my camping website, and I sold my dog breed specific website. The quick spoiler alert is I got about $20,000 for them both combined, and that was what I walked away with about $16,000, and that was being flipped back into my business. So I'll discuss that in the next video coming up. Today we're here to talk about metrics, Search Console, analytics, and money. So let's jump right into it. So I'll preface it with this. This income report is 99% my grilling website because I sold my other 2 monetized sites, and the other sites in my portfolio are still small and growing, and I'm not monetizing them till at least 10,000 page views. So these numbers are going to be primarily for the grilling site, but I'll discuss the analytics of the smaller sites. Alright, since my last income report, I have published 82 articles. Now that's, if you think about my previous portfolio of 6-7 sites, that was not a whole lot. But because now I'm only putting articles basically on my grilling site and I'm trickling in articles on the smaller sites, I'm really trying to beef the grilling site to an authority site, and it's heading in that direction, but it's got a long ways to go, and so that's going to require a lot more great content, ranking for more competitive keyword terms as my domain authority goes up, and potentially looking into backlinks or maybe Haro outreach. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm going to grow this, but I'm getting concerned that as I get bigger and bigger and bigger, there's going to become more targets on my back for cannibalizing keywords. And when you don't have backlinks, it makes it easier for someone who's going to invest in backlinks to take your traffic. Now, will that happen with mine? I don't know. We'll see. Everything's going really well, though. So I'm going to keep getting bigger, and I'm going to invest back into it. All right. So my grilling website, which started in September of 2020, so it's 18 months old now. Since we last spoke, I added 68 articles to it. It has 197 currently, with quite literally another 100 being made right now. So this is going to really be beefed up over the next few months. I don't think I'll get the content back in the next month. So sometime over the summer, this number will be in the 300s for the article count on the grilling site. For the month of April, saw 69,965 page views, which is my best month ever. And I finally broke that 50,000 sessions. So I did throw an application to Mediavine. They sent me an email saying, thanks, we got everything. You know, we'll check with our advertisers. It'll be a couple weeks. We'll let you know. So it's my first time applying to Mediavine. We'll see how that goes. If a Mediavine denies me for whatever reason, I don't think they will, because my traffic it's 96% US, with the rest being, you know, Canada, UK, and Australia. That last little 4%. But 96% US traffic, all long form content, all original content, original images, because I buy most of the grills and use them and take pictures. So I think it'll be fine, but you really never know. I don't want to just assume that I'm going to be accepted just because. So we'll see. If they deny me, Ezoic Premium still is really good. I don't like paying for premium like anybody else, but at the end of the day, you always make more on your initial investment each month, so it still works. And I'm actually eligible for the 5-star plan now, which at the highest tier will cost me $440 a month. I'm currently paying $220, but they guarantee $680 to $880 back in revenue, so it could really push me up. But I want to see if Mediavine will take me first, because I'm going to go that route. All right, the food website, I added 5 articles to it. Like I said, I'm trickling articles into those. They had, it now has 43 articles on it. The traffic it saw for the month of April was 1,015, which is an increase of 500. It almost doubled from the last time we talked. But low, which I expect. I'm doing low competition keywords with only 43 articles. I don't have any expectations right now. I'm just going to slowly burn content into it. My wife's dieting site, we added 8 articles to it, so it's got 16 now, and she saw 1,140, which if you notice, it's got a third of the content in a tougher, more competitive niche, diet and health, and it actually saw more visitors than my food website, which is interesting. But again, I always target initially very low competition keywords that not a lot of people are hitting up, so we'll see what happens with it over time. All right, so let's look at the analytics. I'm using big data analytics, which I normally use Google Analytics. However, I had removed rank math from my grilling site, and I didn't realize at the time, but that's where my code was, my tracking code for my Google Analytics. And so I noticed after, I don't know, a week or so, 10 days, I don't know, that I didn't have any Google Analytics traffic, because I had removed that tracking code when I removed rank math. So nonetheless, the tracking code is back into it now, and it's tracking the way it should on Google Analytics. But for the month of April, just to show the numbers without the dip and trying to explain all that, I just showed you Google or big data analytics from Ezoic. All right, so like I said, traffic was 69,695, which is a 44% increase from last month. My EPMV was $27.13, which is a 15% increase from last month. As you can see, revenue is $1,659, which was 68% increase over last month, which is all obviously great. So let's check out the search console for the grilling site. And as you can see, we're on a nice upward trajectory. You know, obviously February being that dead of winter, the worst a grilling site will probably do. So that's the lowest point here. And then it just continues to grow. Each peak here, each of these peaks along this trend are the Sunday for each week. So it's basically a week each time. And as you can see, each weekend it either stays the same or gets a little bit better each week. Now, but if you pull back, we can look at the year, or basically the life of the site, the last 16 months. And as you can see, we had good growth last year heading into the summer. It peaked between July and August, which is about right for a summer website or a grilling website. We saw it start to decline going through the holidays, a small bump around Christmas and Black Friday in those areas, which is a high buyer intent time, which makes sense. Another lull heading into the winter. And then soon as the end of February, early March started, just a nice upward trajectory heading into this summer, where I hope we can really smash last year's traffic, but we'll see. All right, for the food website, you can see here it's had a very steady growth, a little shaky, but that's because I'm very slow adding content. So if the speed at which I add content continues to be slow, the growth will also be slow, but we're still moving up, we're still trending nicely, and you can see now we're finishing out right around almost 60 organic clicks a day in Google Search Console. And for my wife's dieting website, you can see we are still on a nice upward trajectory here. We're starting to add more content, and it's seeing around 40-ish organic clicks a day. All right, revenue. All right, so the main dog, my top dog in all my revenue right now is my grilling site. It's currently on the Ezoic Premium 4-star plan, which costs me $220 a month. But I usually make back about $330, so I'd make about $100 profit on that investment. Nonetheless, the earnings for this were $1,659.52. which is an average of $55 a day. The Amazon earnings were the best they've ever been, $526.38. I finally cracked $500 in Amazon, and I just started off May with some really great numbers with Amazon as well. So Amazon, although it's such a low commission rate, the conversions are so high, it's always going to bring in a chunk of money each month that I'll continue to accept. All right, this is Affiliate, some sort of independent affiliate program for one of the grilling companies that I market on my articles, and it earned $243.84. As you can see, though, not the best commission rate either. It's a 5% commission rate. I sent them $5,000 worth of purchases this month and made $243. I wish it was a 10% commission. I've reached out to them. They said they don't negotiate these at this point, but maybe once my numbers get bigger and I can send them more per month, I might have more leverage to discuss upping that commission rate. All right, so $1,659 from Ezoic Premium Ads, $526 through Amazon Associates, $16 commission on AvantLink, and $243.84 with Affiliate. It gave me a grand total. Oh, quick disclaimer. I sold my camping website and dog website, which I told you. However, they did earn $67 on Ezoic before I sold them in the month of March, or excuse me, the month of April. So so that's included as well, because that was earnings I made. So the total for April was $2,513.02. Finally cracked $2,500. You know, that's a 10x from last April, and I use that sort of mental motivation all the time when I'm thinking about growing my websites. I think, okay, it started with a penny. When I made a penny on AdSense, or 2 cents, whatever I made that first day that's in my profile picture, I said, I made something online and it just made me 2 cents. I can make $1. So I worked, I made $1. I thought if I could make $1, I could make $100. Worked, made $100. Thought if I could make $100, I could make $1,000. And I just use that mindset until I can't, until it doesn't work anymore and I have to figure out something new. But for now, I'm going to keep growing. I'm going to keep doing what I can, and I'm going to keep seeing where it goes. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this income report. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Thank you to everyone out there who sent me a message letting me know that one of my URLs was exposed previously. I did take it down. I don't know how much weight I put into people seeing my URL, but I'd rather not invite problems, so I appreciate it. I did take the video down, and if I've done it again, just let me know. I'll fix it. Oh, real quick, I was going to show expenses for this month, but I spent a ton of money on content with the sales proceeds from the websites I sold, so it would be kind of a really out of whack P&L statement, because I just basically took all my money and threw it into content. So, and an age domain with niche website builders. So, nonetheless, I'm rambling at this point. Hope you guys have a great day, great week, and we will see you soon in the next video. Bye.